Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's New York facing Atlanta. So Atlanta will get the first. Possession. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And New York looking at who they've got. Wiggins is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Ibaka in the power forward position. And Atlanta has possession. From deep. Curry with another miss. Now here is Ibaka. And here's Anthony for three. No luck. Good D by Wilkins. 3-on-3. Offensive rebound. Feeds to Jordan. Curry kicks to Davis. With the floater. And the layup good by Curry.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Tipped away. Lillard attacking. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
About a minute played so far here in the first. The three from Anthony. New York, no good that time either.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Shots good by Wilkins.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Lillard attacking. He dishes it to Ibaka. A three-pointer, Wiggins. Good work defensively by Harden.
Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
Jordan's shot is off. Here's New York. It's a 5-point game. Ibaka with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Shots good by Ibaka.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Curry dishes to Harden. Curry against Lillard. Davis has the open look. That 3 off the mark. On defense, Atlanta. Wiggins passes to Carmelo. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Curry kicks to Wilkins. Launches it. The shot misses. And New York will come the other way. There's the pass to Ibaka. The shot. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Curry from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Here's Anthony. The shot no good. Wilkins with the defensive effort. Curry. It's offline from half court.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat. Well, I tell you what, Ibaka has really improved his shooting stroke. That thing is now easy to look at.
Harden can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Wiggins. And the layup is good. Wiggins has got his first 2 points.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Curry with a wide-open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And then for New York, Leonard, he's checked in for Ibaka. Jimmy Butler comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Lillard. Atlanta leading by 5. And Ilgauskas kicks to George. For 3, Maravich. Here's Biyombo. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Here's Gobert. Here's Leonard. The kick outside to Butler. The dish to Gobert. New York moving it around.
That's his first personal foul.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the first. The 3 from Leonard.
They're struggling to knock down those threes here in the early going.
And, you know, sometimes you want to work it inside, see the ball go down, and that'll build your confidence from long range. Play inside out. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
He feeds it to Carmelo. Butler dishes to Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Westbrook's got his second basket of the game.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's Atlanta. They're up by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for it.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Harden gets the bucket.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Ibaka right side. And Jordan sends it back. In the corner, Harden uncovered. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket, for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Cousins picking up the assist. From deep, but they recover it.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And it's blocked by Jordan. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Atlanta making a switch here. Wilkins is checked in. Andrew Wiggins checked in for New York. Damian Lillard comes in for Levine. Offensive rebound. Cousins, the pass to Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Lillard from outside. The shot is off. AT that time from Curry.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
The three from Harden. The shot misses. So New York will take it the other way. And Cousins kicks to Lillard. It's stolen by Curry. It's off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Ilgauskas is checked in for Jordan. Biyombo comes in for Anthony Davis. Irving's checked in for James Harden. And it's Maravich in for Curry. Leonard, he's checked in for New York. Fox comes in for Thompson.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yeah, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Cousins, the pass to Fox. New York, no good that time either. Atlanta leading by 6. Ilgauskas dishes to Maravich. In a wide open look for Irving. Wilkins kicks to Ilgauskas. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And on the way from Irving for 3. That's good. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
New York calls timeout.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with a timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Paul George is checked in for Wilkins. And then for New York, Gobert, he's checked in for Cousins. Baca comes in for Leonard. And George is subbed in for Wiggins. Ilgauskas from the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. Roberson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Maravich hits them both. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Lillard, the pass to Ibaka. It's deflected. And stolen by Ilgauskas. The finish. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
But they get it back. George, no good. 2 on the clock. Misses at the rim. And so we wrap up the first half. Atlanta leads by 13. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He has 11 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
Steph Curry's out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Wilkins in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Back to Curry. Pass to Wilkins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Davis against Ibaka. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
Stolen by Wilkins. And here we go again. Atlanta on the break. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Both free throws good from Wilkins. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Westbrook kicks to Gobert. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. A different look for New York. Cousins comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Butler in for Serge Ibaka.
Timeout call.
Wiggins with it. Wilkins picks him up. Wiggins got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
Clearly a mental lapse at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time, but it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
New York trails by 20. Anthony kicks to Wiggins. New York moving it around. It's stolen by Davis. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Curry leading the charge. Can't get it to go. And so here is New York. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bazemore's checked in. And then for New York, Gobert, he's checked in for Cousins. Ibaka comes in for Butler. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Russell Westbrook. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. Bazemore for 3. And that one's good.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball. Defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Curry dishes to Jordan. And stolen by Lillard.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here. in the second half.
Checking in for your Atlanta team.
Atlanta making some changes. Biombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Paul George comes in for Wilkins. And it's Maravich in for Steph Curry. New York calls timeout.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
A different look for New York. Leonard, he's checked in for Anthony. Thompson comes in for Wiggins. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Lillard. It's Westbrook with the drive. Kicks it to Thompson. To the right side. Here's Ibaka. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Westbrook passes to Leonard. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Leonard's got himself on the board with 3 there. Bazemore for 3. Shot is off. Great D that time from Westbrook. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 14-3 run right now. George with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Bazemore misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Leonard gets it to go.
For 3.
Always eager to shoot the 3, and on the fast break, he knows it's going to be there for him.
Here's George. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle skills for Atlanta?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Ilgauskas is checked in for Atlanta. Roberson comes in for Kent Bazemore. Leonard with no one around. And again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
The Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. George is checked in for New York. Zach LaVine comes in for Russell Westbrook.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Roberson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Roberson's got 5 points so far.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
9 seconds left in the third. Inside. Here's Butler. Pass to LaVine. George, that's a 2-pointer. And as we conclude. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Atlanta leading by 20. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Gobert is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Anthony in at the small forward. Lillard against Curry. Lets it fly. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And Ibaka kicks to Wiggins. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Here's Curry. From deep three-point range. Oh, my. How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there, Kev.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
That's his first personal foul.
.60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And Anthony gets it to go.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
By himself, rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Wow. Wow. What a great performance from him. He's hit 3 in each half.
Here's Ibaka, kept alive by New York. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. George is checked in for Dominique Wilkins.
Paul George.
On the wing, George. Back to Curry. Fires the three. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's now 25 points. For Steph Curry.
They have got to get a hand in his face. I mean, he's unconscious from out there.
New York calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Lillard dishes to Wiggins. The drive by Anthony. And Jordan sends it back. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Ibaka. And that's now 9 points for Carmelo Anthony. Passes to Ibaka. Lillard outside. Anthony kicks to Gobert. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Well, that was really a good goal.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense. That's costly.
From deep, Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harden can't hit. Harden's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. They double-team Curry. The feed to Davis. For 3. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 28 points for the game. Here's Gobert. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. So New York going with almost an entire new group. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Ibaka. Fox comes in for Anthony. George is checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Levine subbed in for Damian Lillard.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Stephen Curry. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And he gets it to go.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 31 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Harden's shot is off. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. And Atlanta has possession. Here's Jordan. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
Anthony's shot is off. And so it's Atlanta with it. Here's Curry with the 3. The rebound by Ibaka.
And sometimes he can hit that deep 3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
On its way from Curry for 2. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And that's now 33 points for Steph Curry. Here's Gobert. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. A chance here now for a three-point play.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Curry from deep three-point range. George with the ball. Oh!
How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now, you slacking and goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage. I'm back on the road winning. Road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
I gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
I gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
I gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold a city down anyhow. They gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 thou. I can conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges, I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work. He ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship.
I gotta hold down the city.
I gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
I gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
I gotta let you know where I come from.
Tell them where I'm from. I make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your town? Say, get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit and me on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, Hacienda saying, Vegas saying, Rio saying, Tokyo saying, Down Under saying, Miami saying, Jamaica. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Tell them where I'm at, from the plaque to the everything fat, got muzzled on a track. My girls all stacked. When I roll down the window, let me know where you at. Atlanta, North, South, Kekalak, Texas grill, Cadillacs, through Miami, then back to London, Jamaica, then France. The whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your town? Say, get in with the business when I come from Kansas City. Hit Manila till it's Christmas, out to India. Visit Puerto Rico, it's this visit, bring my people back to Venice. LA got the people saying, Kingston saying, San Diego saying, Shutdown saying, Germany saying, La Puente saying, Ibiza. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Every city, every state, every country you know. Feel whatever you like to like it. Yes, you can join us now. We like to love it. We like to love it. We like to love it.
Greetings, everyone. One 2K Sports brings you the NBA. It's New York facing Atlanta. So Atlanta will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And New York looking at who they've got. Anthony is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Rose in at the 1.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Now here's Rose. And Thompson kicks to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Jordan with the block. Curry. Again, Curry missing.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Here's Anthony. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now? You know, it might be a really big night in store for him.
Atlanta making a switch here. Biyombo's checked in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Thompson with the bucket.
Assisted.
So it's Atlanta now. Curry. They get it back. Jordan. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
DeAndre Jordan.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's Anthony. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. It's stolen by Curry.
Unnecessary turnover there. The risk-reward ratio on a pass like that, almost nil.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Maravich, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
This is to Wilkins. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
It's Thompson off the drive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Atlanta making some changes. Davis is checked in for Bismack Biyombo. And Steph Curry subbed in for Maravich. From deep three-point range. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 6 points. Pass to Anthony. Takes a three. Atlanta with the rebound. He lobs it up. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Looky here, looky here. How about that one? That play. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. Just put it on a platter for him. Gosh, that was neat.
And guys, how about the touch there on the finish? Really just flawless.
Catching up on the changes for New York. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Gobert. And it's Nash in for Rose.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And here's Nash outside. New York, no good that time either. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A different look for New York. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Anthony. Paul George comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Butler. Here's Cousins. And Jordan sends it back. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
It's Wilkins with the drive. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Atlanta?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Ilgauskas is checked in for Davis. Doug McDermott comes in for Wilkins. George is checked in for James Harden. And it's Roberson in for Steph Curry. And here's George. Following Steve Nash's three. Ilgauskas is screen on Butler. Here's Roberson. The shot's good on the assist by George. Roberson's got his first 3 points of the game.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor. And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Atlanta shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
That one misses. New York trails by 9. And then George with the jam.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And Roberson kicks to McDermott. Off target from outside. And here we go. And Jordan sends it back. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And stolen by Biyombo. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Atlanta up by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side out for them the way they swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Like or handball.
Either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. You got Rose. Anthony is out there. Kawhi Leonard. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's George in the 2 spot. For New York, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Atlanta making some changes. Davis is checked in for Ilgauskas. Ken Bazemore comes in for Doug McDermott. And it's James Harden in for Paul George. Maravich kicks it to Bazemore. It's rebounded by New York. The dish to Leonard. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope, his only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
Atlanta making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Biyombo. Wilkins comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Steph Curry subbed in for Maravich. Thompson, he's checked in for New York. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Up high and down hard with the one hand.
Got a little extra force for that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
Green, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Curry with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. It's Curry with the drive. Gobert with the block. And Thompson kicks to Anthony. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And New York making a change here. Cousins is checked in.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Back to Rose. From deep. The shot is off. Curry with the defensive effort. Atlanta leading by 3. Harden has a wide open look. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. And Thompson kicks to Green. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Green's got his first 2 points. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. A different look for New York. Baca comes in for Anthony. And Nash is subbed in for Derrick Rose. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. The shot by Wilkins. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't